Today's horoscope, Capricorn April 7, 2022. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money, and compatibility with other signs. As the sun highlights your dreams and ideals with its alignment with Neptune today, you'll be seeking ways to connect with them. Otherwise, you might dream up something new that more accurately reflects your current needs and wants. If you've been neglecting your spiritual needs, this can be a time when you feel more longing and wish to do something about it. While apparent productivity may seem to suffer a little as your mind wanders, you may very well make up for it through inspiration and imagination. Your naturally compassionate and idealistic nature comes strongly to the fore, and fortunately, others are seeking these things out. The moon heads into your work and health sector later today, turning your attention to getting your daily life into order. Your love horoscope. Mixing business with pleasure much? In addition to having the moon glimmering through sentimental Gemini and your romantic fifth house of love, passion, pleasure, and self-expression, the moon will meet with the sun and Neptune in your sign, adding a layer of hope, compassion, and mysticism to your approach on love. Have you been openly expressive about your romantic feelings? When considering the moon's opposition to powerhouse Pluto via your experimental 11th house of associations, community, and sense of belonging in the world, some of you could be feeling torn between owning your true feelings and prioritizing your individual freedom. Remember, the grass isn't always greener. Your career horoscope. Are you maintaining a realistic perception of yourself in the workplace? Since the sun conjuncts Neptune in your sign today, you may have a rosy view of yourself. The idealism is immense, perfect for giving you a confidence booster. You could feel more self-assured in your professional capabilities and identity. However, the conjunction can also allude to having an unrealistic view of yourself. So, if you need a reality check, lean on a trusted work colleague for some feedback. See what they think of you and if it matches your perception. Your finance horoscope. A week before the sun is due to return to your income sector, something that at the same time each year will always turn the solar spotlight onto your work situation, matters and options, the moon returns for its monthly visit to your work sector. Over the next few days, the moon will form a friendly aspect to the planets already in your income sector, creating positive conditions on the income and job fronts that can help prepare the way for the start of the most lucrative months of 2022. Social life today. If you want to be active, go on and do it. Your family would be glad of someone who can lend a helping hand. You might feel the urge to be creative too. Come out and say what you're thinking. You will be welcomed with open arms and be able to realize some of your plans. Most importantly of all, enjoy time spent with your friends or family. Your dating horoscope. Authority takes center stage, so be aware of potential conflicts at work. You might be convinced the boss is wrong, but you'd be wise to hold your tongue for now. Flirting tips. You long for some excitement in your love life. Don't despair, circumstances conspire to make your wish a likely reality, and you don't have to wait much longer for your opportunity to become a reality. Dressing in a distinctive way, venturing out, you may find your special love much closer than you realized. Lucky numbers 5, 19, 32, 37, 41. Your well-being horoscope. If you are feeling overwhelmed today, give in to your nurturing qualities in order to protect yourself from any harm. Don't push yourself. If you can get some kind of exercise in, it is recommended, but remember that rest is as important as activity. Treat yourself to a hot bath with drops of lavender oil, and take some time by yourself to write in your journal or listen to music. The way we treat ourselves when we feel under the weather deeply affects our health. Your daily numeroscope. Others may seek out your advice when it comes to managing the home today. This is an area of real expertise, as it is in your nature to feel a lot passion about your home. Don't hesitate to share your knowledge and suggestions should anyone ask you. The essence of this day's vibration will give you more than enough energy to do this, as well as taking care of the business that you need to today. Daily Planetary Overview. When the Moon squares Neptune and Jupiter this evening, you could struggle with self-control and making a spectacle of yourself. If you can keep yourself from performing way over the top, you might just succeed in conveying how generous and kind-hearted you truly are. This is a favorable time to tell someone how you feel about them, and maybe let them know more clearly what your expectations are. Everything in moderation though. Someone could see your kindness as a sign of weakness and try to take advantage of you. You really have to walk a fine line, because any false move could be perceived as an open invitation. Play it cool and everything will be okay. Show people they can count on you today, and you'll earn points with them for the future. The Moon is in Gemini, so one temptation could be to poke holes in others' beliefs that you think are ridiculous or untrue. Keep your opinions to yourself for now. Arguing won't do any good today. Also, negative self-talk might be hard to avoid, so be careful. Sky for today. In the morning, the Gemini Moon sextiles the Aries Sun, providing us with an energized start to the day. While we might be angling for intel to be in the know, we're more interested in keeping things light and social than stirring the pot. Our minds are going a mile a minute, which means we could get swept up into an adventure of our own making. Tedious chores can be reframed as mini-quests. Dates with friends or romantic partners can be arranged to keep us entertained. This is an ideal influence to meet new people and form business connections. In the late afternoon, the Moon trines Saturn in Aquarius, offering emotional stability. Under the Gemini Moon, we are filled with a plethora of inspiring ideas. The problem is that we can fail to ground any of them down. This is where Saturn can step in and steady erratic energies, providing longevity to what might otherwise be a capricious speculation. Putting innovative spins on old traditions will prove especially rewarding now. Shortly following this, the Moon trines Jupiter in Pisces, prompting open and honest exchanges. The first step in resolving past traumas might be allowing ourselves to be vulnerable with others, and to engage from a space of compassion. What feelings and emotions do we wish to have mirrored back to us? Receptivity, generosity, and philanthropy are good guiding principles at this time. We remember that what we have in common with others is greater than what separates us ideologically.